Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. So in the last class, we did the remaining declensions of the noun. So what are declensions again? Declensions are the endings of a noun. So like we have Muhammadun, so it changes to Muhammadin if something comes like min Muhammadin, harfujar. And then we learned Muhammadan. So three endings for a normal word. But there are 9 types, he says, right? 9 types of declensions totally. For example, in sound feminine plurals, these guys don't take fathas. So it's always Dhamma, kasra, kasra. So muslimatun, muslimatin, muslimatin. Then we learned about diptotes. Those guys don't like kasras. So sound feminine plurals, Jama Muannath Talim don't like fathas. Diptotes don't like kasra. So Ibrahimu, Ibrahima, Ibrahima. And then we learned Asmaul Khamsa, Dhu, Dha, Di, Abun, Akhun, and all those when they are mudaf. Then we learned other things like what else did we learn? Duals, yeah, duals and plurals. That the alif comes for duals, ani becomes aini, aini, and una becomes ina, ina, and all those, yeah, and all those declensions. So now he'll go into the topic al ismul mu'arab, right? Al ismul mu'arab. The sixth lesson is ismul mu'arab, the declinable noun. So now he'll go into the definitions of that, and then he'll explain what is a diptote, غير منصرف. So it says al ismul mu'arabu naw'an, right? So what did we talk about till now is the noun. If you think about a noun in Arabic, right? First will be mu'arab, and the other is what? Mabni, right? Mabni. Mu'arab means what? It changes, the ending changes. So ismul mu'arab will also divide into munsarif, into two top parts, right? Munsarif and غير munsarif. غير munsarif. Munsarif. Right? غير munsarif. Mabni, we don't usually divide, but there's mabniul asl and all that. Maybe he'll go into later on in detail. So mu'arab, we started talking about mu'arab, right? Mu'arab till now. Al-ismul mu'arab and its declensions. So first what he did was he got away with mu'arab, with declensions of mu'arab. Like how you can see the declensions and you cannot see the declensions. There's taqdiri, right? Like Musa, 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 you don't see the declension. Declension means endings, huh? Don't get confused. So he started speaking about kalima, kalam, then he got away with declension. Let's get it done, yeah? Like Musa, 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 you don't see anything. Like min comes, Musa doesn't become Musai. We say taqdiri. So now he'll go into Mu'arab and Munsarif. And Ghair Munsarif, what are the reasons for becoming Ghair Munsarif, right? How a triptote and a diptote. So it says first one, Al-Ismul Mu'arabu Naw'an. Ismul, the declining noun is of two types. Mu'arab nouns, declinable. First is called Munsarifun, the fully declinable noun. You can see everything here. وهو ما ليس فيه سببان من الأسباب التسعة الآتية. How does he define a munsarif? He says is a word not possessing two of the 9 following reasons. So scholars of Arabic found 9 reasons to make a noun a diptote. So if 2 reasons are found among these 9 reasons, or one solid reason, I will learn what are these 9 reasons. But if 2 reasons are found, so the noun becomes a diptote. But if these are not found, of these 9, if these are not found, so it becomes a triptote. So what definition he gives? That's a munsarif. Huh? Diptote means ghair munsarif and triptote, like mamnu min as-sarf, other names also. So he said there's no sababan, there's no 2 reasons min al-asbab tisati, out of the 9. So out of the 9 which we are learning, there's nothing in it, or there's only one in it, which is not strong enough. There's no one strong reason. Or there are no 2 reasons. 2 reasons also. So these are which falls out of the 9 reasons. Nahwu sa'idun, for example, sa'id. So he gives this definition. So, but remember, munsarif means it takes all the endings. Sa'idun, sa'idan, sa'idin. Fatha, dhamma, kasra, everything it takes, yeah. So those are called munsarif, normal ones. They're not abnormal. وَيُسَمَّى مُتَمَكِّن also. مُتَمَكِّنًا. And they're also called mutamakkin because they take and if fully you can do mutamakkin, yani it takes tanween, everything. It takes mutamakkin. وحكمه أن تدخله الحركات الثلاث مع التنوين. So what is it ruling? What's the benefit of learning this? The ruling is that it's three types of vowel along with tanween may be entered. So you can put tanween, you cannot put tanween. All the three types of vowels. What are the three vowels? Fatha, Dhamma, Kasra. You can put مثل أن تقول جاءني سعيد. You put a dun, two dhammas. ورأيت سعيدا. I saw Sa'id. Then you put two fathas. Marartu bi Sa'idin. I passed by Sa'id. You put everything here, right? Sa'idun, you put two dhammas, Sa'idan, and then Sa'idin. Right? You put everything. So Alhamdulillah, no problem. This is Munsarif or Mutamakkin. Some people call it Mutamakkin also. Mutamakkinan. Then we have Ghayru Munsarif. Now, Ghayru Munsarif is not like Mabni. In Mabni, it was fixed, right? It doesn't take. Ghayru Munsarif accepts few of those. غير منصرف وهو ما فيه سببان من الأسباب التسعة. So how did he explain? He says out of the 9 reasons, it has 2 small reasons. أو واحد منها يقوم مقامه, or one reason it takes, which is one strong reason. يقوم مقامه takes its place. So we'll explain what are those reasons when you talk about diptotes. It's one reason that stands in place of 2. So there should be one strong reason or 2 small reasons to make a word diptote. So they identified in the language, if these 2 reasons come, khalas, you make a word diptote. Diptote means ghayr munsarif. No tanween, no kasra. Like Ibrahimu. For example, Ibrahim, it has 2 reasons. One is ujma, that means it's a foreign name. And the second is it's an alam. It's a name. It's a foreign word and it's a name. So ujma plus alam, you mix them both, it has to become diptotes. So this is the complicated, this is a way. If you, we've not reached in our channel, but the last lesson of Madina book 3 explains all these, diptote reasons, 9 reasons. Last lesson of book 3, lesson 34 of Madina book 3. As of now, we've not reached. We are lesson 32, I believe. Inshallah, we'll reach there soon, but this is what he'll explain in those Lugha al-Arabiya. So, وَوَاحِدٌ مِنْهَا يَقُومُ مَقَامَهَا وَحُكْمُهُ. And what is it ruling? What is the benefit of learning this munsarif? أَنْ لَا تَدْخُلَهُ الْكَسْرَةُ. Its rule is that kasra and tanween should not enter. وَيَكُونَ فِي مَوْضِعِ الْجَرِّ مَفْتُوحًا. If you're making majroor, it'll take a fatha, maftuhan. It'll be maftuh, kama marra, as has been mentioned, as has been passed. And we learned diptote rulings in the previous declensions, right? He showed us. For example, Ibrahim, right? If you know the word Ibrahim, it's so small. 1 second, I'll just, Ibrahimu. So this is detail. No? So if you put min before it, right? Min. So for other words like min Muhammadin, it should be a kasra, right? Normal kasra, kasratan, 2 kasras or whatever. So if you put, but Ibrahim is a diptote word, so it will take a fatha, min Ibrahima, min Ibrahima. So it will not take a kasra, will take a fatha. So this fatha, so that's why we learned in declension that this fatha is representing the kasra. Fi mawdi'il jar, in the place of jar. Right? This fatha was actually a kasra. But these guys hate kasras, diptotes. Ghayr munsarif. Okay. Well, asbabu tis'atu. Yeah, now we'll start explaining the 9 reasons. So when will you make a word into a diptote? Ghayr munsarif, that is, diptote. In English, diptotes and triptotes. Dip means dual, no? So it has dual endings. That's it. Dhamma and fatha. Triptotes means it has all the 3 endings. Fatha, dhamma. Well, asbabu tis'atu hiya. First one is al-adlu wal-wasf. The first one is adl. Adl. We learn what is adl and then is wasf. Adl is something which is changed. Adala is to change. So previously the word was something else. It was changed into something like, for example, Amir. So people started calling Amir as Umar. So they change the word amil, fa'il pattern to fu'al pattern. So the pattern of fu'al is called ma'dul, or it's adl. You're changing the pattern. So it's something which is abnormal. So that also does not take tanween. So Umar name, the name Umar doesn't take Umaru, Umara, Umara. No tanween, no kasra. That's called adl. We'll learn later on. He'll explain. Wal wasfu is description. Like you say, jawanu, hungry, and all that. What tanithu, femininity, being a noun having undergone transformation. So he explained adl as what? Something which has gone transformation, something which is transformed into something. Al wasfu, being a naturally descriptive, it's like describing, I'm tired, and all that. And then the third is ta'anith. The third reason is being a female noun. Wal ma'rifatu, being a definite noun, ma'rifa. Not nakira, ma'rifa. Ma'rifa, nakira. Wal ujma being a noun of foreign origin. Al jam'u being a plural noun. At tarkibu being a compound noun. So we'll learn later on, any two conditions which mix and match, what happens is it becomes a diptote. Wa waznul fi'li, and being a noun on the pattern of verb. Wa alifun nun zaidatan, and alif nun zaidatan. Wa tafsiluha kamali, being a noun possessing the extraneous alif and nun, extra alif and nun. The details are as follows. Tafsil. So what he said, the 9 rules are: first one is what? Adl. So change, something which has been changed, transformed, right? Change. Second, wal wasfu, descriptions. Description, something which describes something feminine. Feminine. Fourth is what? Ma'rifa, definite. Something which is definite. Why am I writing it down? It will be easier if we understand all of them, because the combination of these two, al-ujma, foreign, being foreign. So Arabs made all these types of words into plurals. Not all plurals. There are some plurals which will fit in the category. Then compounds. Plurals, compounds. That is made of 2 words or something. Tarkib. And the 8th is waznul fi'al, a pattern of a verb, which are words which are on the pattern of verb are diptotes, like ahmadu and so on. 9th is what? Alif noon extra. Alif plus noon, right? Extra words. So one is chained words, descriptive words, description, feminine words. But not every feminine word will make a diptote. It has to match like feminine plus definite, right? You'll make like Fatima too. So if you think about it, Fatima, why is it feminine? So you have to give 2 reasons out of the 9. One is it's a definite noun, isn't it? It's a name. And the second reason is, so do you mean all definite nouns are diptotes? No, not all ma'arif, not all ma'rifat. It is feminine also. So definite plus feminine is equal to diptote. If you think Ibrahimu, why is it a diptote? So is it a name? Yeah, it's definite. Ma'rifa or alam, yeah. And then is it foreign? Yes. So rule 4 and rule 5, or reason 4 or reason 5 makes is a diptote. So you have to, any noun you see, for example, jaw'anu. Why is it a diptote? If you get it out, oh, jaw'anu. Well, it has alif noon extra. Fine. It is describing something, description. So number 2 and number 9 are making it into a diptote. So, these are the reasons. We'll go into detail of all these things and explain all these things. One is change, adl. Like Umar, you might say, Umar, why is it Umar? It is not a description. It's not feminine. It's not definite. It's definite. Yeah, okay. One reason is for, it's not foreign. It's Arabic. It's not non-Arabic. Is it a plural? No. Is it a compound? No. Is it a pattern of a verb? No. And we don't know any verb like that. Is it alif lam plus noon? There's no alif noun. So what is it? It's adal, right? They didn't find any other, so they made to just change from something else. So it was Amir before, now it became Umar. So 2 reasons are found, number 1 and number 4 for Umaru. So Umaru, Umara, Umara. I hope you're getting the drift. Yeah, inshallah, you're understanding the 9 reasons. These are the 9 reasons. So it's better if you can write it down. Let it go. Yeah, all these 9 reasons. And any noun, when you're talking about, okay, it's ghair munsarif, it's a diptote. So you have to think, okay, what are these 9 things? Yeah. So you can write all of these down. You can pause and write it down. Inshallah, it'll help us to identify. But most of the time, I mean, we don't keep thinking all the time. Practically speaking, we just memorize them. Uthmanu, I mean, we just know it is a diptote just by practice. Yeah. I mean, al-adlu. So what is adl? It's changed. Like Umaru. هو تغيير اللفظ من صيغته الأصلية إلى صيغة أخرى بلا تغيير في المعنى. So he's explaining رحمه الله العدل transformation. وهو تغيير اللفظ من صيغته الأصلية. It is changing of a word from its original pattern. صيغة means pattern. أصلية original. تغيير, you're changing the pattern. Something is عامر, you're changing it to عمر. إلى صيغة أخرى, to some other pattern. بلا تغيير في المعنى. But the meaning doesn't change. So عامر and عمر, same meaning. وهو على قسمين. And then he divides this also into two types. And he says, no, transformation, right, is of two types. تحقيقي, verifiable, تحقيقي, verifiable, you can verify it. تحقيقي, as in مثنى وثلاثة, 2 by 2, مثنى وثلاثة. وهما معدولان حقيقة عن اثنين اثنين. So how did this word form مثنى وثلاث? What is this? We know ثلاثة, we know ثلاثة or ثلاثون, 3 or 30. What is this مثنى and ثلاث? How did it form? They said it was معدولان. They were changed from اثنان اثنين اثنين. So when you want to say 2 or 2, instead of saying اثنين 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 اثنين, they found the word مثنى, خلاص. And then ثلاثة ثلاثة. Matna, matna, married 2 by 2, right? So that means matna, 2 by 2. Ithnain became matna wa thulatha wa ruba. So it became on this pattern. Matna wa thulatha wa ruba. That means ithnain wa thalathatin wa thalathatin. They are both transformed verifiably. You can verify it from ithnain and thalathatin. So these words, ma'adul, they are changed. Matna, matna, or thulath, thulath. That means matna itself means 2 by 2. I should say ithnain became matna. Matna literally means ithnain, 2 by 2. I mean, marry 2, 2 or 3, 3. That's just, it's fine, 2 by 2 or 3 by 3. Or 4. Or there's taqdiriyun, estimated. That means what is there in the language, that's how it is. You cannot make your own. نحو عمر زفر عمر حيث قدر فيهما العدول. Where transformation, udul means transformation, change has been قدر, estimated, just guessed. You've estimated. And Amir was Zafir. It should be an. From Amir and Zafir. Amir. So there was a name Amir and Zafir. People changed it to Umar and Zufar. لِوَجَّهَ بِهِ مَنْعُ الصَّرْفِ. With regard to the perspective of obstruction of full declension. There's no sarf in it. Because Umaru, Umara, Umara. وعلم من ذلك أن العدل يجتمع مع الوصف في الأول. From that is known that it is in the first type. So adl is there. مع الوصف في الأول. Which, what is it matching? ومع العلمية في الثاني. So in this thing, if you say matna, matna is a diptote. So this is condition number 1, right? What is it matching with? So you say it's matching with, matna is matching with wasf, description. Description in awal. So matna, why is it diptote? Firstly, it is adl, right? He gave us 9 reasons, right? Number 1 was, he gave 9 reasons. Yeah. Number 1 was adl. So number 1 is there and number 2 is there. So matna is number 1 and number 2. Matna is number 1 and number 2. And then Umar and Zufar, why is it diptote? There's adl as well as there's alamiyah, that is ma'arifa. Number 4 is there, no? If you take out the list, number 4, because he explains al-adlu wal-wasfu wal-tanithu al-ma'arifa. That is al-alamiyah. Same thing, being a name or being definite. Then we have ujma, jam'a, murakkab, wazn al-fi'l, alif al-nun, zaidatan. So if anyone asks you, why is Umar a diptote? So you'll say, well, Umar is adl. It's ma'adul. It has been changed from something else. As well as, then the reason number 1 is there, as well as it's a name, alamiyah. Primarily, ومع العلمية في الثاني ولا يجتمع مع وزن الفعل أصلا. It does not combine with the word on the pattern of a word. So somebody might say it's on a pattern of verb. No, it's not on a pattern. It's not, fu'al is not a pattern of a word. It is adl. Adl. So he says, he's clarifying, because we might think, okay, this is on the pattern of a verb. No, Ahmad is. We'll learn later on. Ahmadu. Why is it غير منصرف? Because it's like af'alu, no? Like adhabu, ahmadu. So they kept it like a verb. Second is wasf, a descriptive verb. word, a descriptive word. وَشَرْطُهُ أَنْ يَكُونَ وَصْفًا. Its condition is that the word is descriptive في أصل الوضع, in its original formulation. Right? Originally, it was formed as a description. Original. What do you mean by original formulation? For example, he says, فَإِنَّا أَسْوَدَ وَأَرْقَمْ غَيْرُ مُنْصَرِفِينَ. Therefore, the words aswadu and arqamu is up partially declinable. The color black. And what does arqam mean? I don't know what arqam means. It's a name, right? Arqam. Darul Arqam. Arqama yarqumu is to write. Arqam are numerals. But what is arqam? More, the one who writes more, maybe. Let's go to Al-Ma'ani. Arqam. I don't know. أرقم الجمع راقم الأرقم ذكر الحيات أو أخبثها. Snakes, hayat, or living things. Deadliest snakes. Arqam. So, one second, maybe I can check in the فإن أسود. So أسود وأرقم. So the names أسود and أرقم غير منصرفين وإن صار اسمين للحية. So he's explaining that originally they were formed, these names means black and أرقم means poisonous. I don't know. وإن صار اسمين للحية. They became names later on, snakes, of snakes. لأصالتهما في الوصفية, because them being originally for description. So originally we were describing something as black as aswad, no? Even though they became names, it will still be diptotes. He's just giving an explanation. وأربع في قولك مررت بالنسوة أربع منصرف. Now you might say the word arba, it's a wasf we are describing, right? مررت بنسوة أربعة. I passed by 4 women is fully declinable. منصرف مع أن فيه وصفية. Even though it has wasfiyya, it is descriptive ووزن الفعل and on the pattern of af'al also. لعدم الأصلية في الوصف. Because originally it was not descriptive. ولا يستمع الوصف مع العلمية أصلا. So wasf is not combined with alamiyah, so it's not name. So he says description. The second reason, description, he describes that what? Descriptive word. It should be originally, like the word he gives, arba. Arba is just a number. It's not originally a description. So originally, it should be a description. Originally formed for description. So wasf means originally formed for description. Nothing like temporary description will not work. So he gives opposite example, like aswad, originally it was for description, describing something. So it has wasf. Even though it became a name, it'll still be a diptote. While arba'a, you might think, oh, it's on the pattern of af'alu, right? Ahmadu arba'u, arba'in. Correct? But still it'll be ghayr munsarif. It'll take kasras and tanweens because it is not originally descriptive. Okay, fine. التانيث بالتاء وشرطه أن يكون علما, and feminine with ta. So every feminine noun will be a diptote. No. The condition is that it should be a proper noun. علما نحو طلحة وفاطمة. It could be a masculine name, Talha, or it could be a feminine name. The condition is it should be a name. تانيث بالتاء. The ta marbuta should be there at the end. وكذا المعنوي. And similarly, it's feminine meaning. وهو ما جعل علما لأمونة دون علامة التانيث. So some names might not have the ta, like Zainabu. So still it is feminine. Still it will not be a diptote. It will be a diptote. Mithlu Zainabu. So you might ask, like, why is Zainabu? It doesn't have a ta. We say, no, it's ma'anavi, muannath ma'anavi. It's feminine due to meaning. I mean, it's a name. ثم المؤنث المعنوي إن كان ثلاثيا ساكن الوسط غير عجمي يجوز صرفه مع وجود السببين نحو هند لأجل الخفة وإلا وجب منعه نحو زينب وصخر وماء وجور. Now he brings an exception. Okay, you say, okay, fine, all feminine names should not have tanween. No, there's a condition that there condition al-muannathul ma'navi, the feminine ma'navi. The first condition is it should not have a ta. It should be only feminine in meaning. The feminine in meaning in kana thulathiyan. If it is three-lettered, it should be three letters. Sakin al wasati, and the middle letter should be have a sukun, unvoweled middle letter. And ghayra ajamiyin, it should not be a foreign word. Yajuzu sarfuhu ma'a wujud sababain. Its full declension is permissible with the existence of two reasons. So even though the two reasons are available in it, you can still make it munsarif, like Hindun. Hindun. Why is this Hindu having tanween? Well, this is an exception. Hind. Li'adlil khifa, because of ease. Khifa, ease, I think. Wa illa wajaba man'uhu. Or else it's prevented. Man'uhu yani mamnu' min as-sarf is mandatory. Nahwu Zainabu. See, not three letters. Saqaru. See, Saqar is the name of a girl. So why is it not? Okay, three letters, Arabic, but middle letter should have a sukun. Mahu, and same name, Mahu, Saqaru, Ma. And Jawru. Now, you might like, why Jawru is middle letter has a sukun? Well, Jawru is something which is not Arabic, I guess. Is not Arabic. Is not Arabic. So that's why Jawr is not allowed, because it's three letters, and then what else conditions give? It's female. Yeah, it's sukun in the beginning. It should be Arabic. Four reasons, no? Four reasons should be there. Four reasons should be there. So these are the conditions. These are the conditions. You can make Hindu also. Hindu, Hinda, Hinda. That's also fine. But if these conditions are not there, then you will not make it this thing. وَالتَّانِيثُ بِأَلِفِ الْمَقْصُورَةِ وَنَحْوُ حُبْلَى. And the second feminine noun, which will make it, غَيْر munsarif, is alif al-maqsura. Feminine words ending with shortened alif, alif maqsura, the alif, the ya without dots. Hubla, for example, the word hubla, pregnant. Wal mamdudatu nahwu hamra'u. Mamduda is what? The alif and the hamza. The alif and the hamza are called mamduda. Hamra'u, red. Mumtani'un sarfuhul battata. It's absolutely. And the elongated alif followed by hamza. Alif mamduda it is called. As in hamra'u are partially declinable. Al battata, absolutely. لأن الألف قائم مقام السببين. Because the alif is taking place of two places. التأنيث ولزومه فكأنه أنث مرتين. One is feminine and is luzum, femininity and its requirements. As it is as if such a word has been feminine twice. So he gives footnote 9. Does he give the footnote? No, maybe at the end of the book. Okay, anyways. So this is feminine twice. So this is like very strong reasons. Very strong reasons. Hubla. Now you might say Hubla. Well, Hubla is not a name, because for feminine you said it should be a name. But for Hubla, this alif maqsura, it's like a strong reason. It's as if it's taking the place of two places. Right? Two places. And Hamra'u is also, this is like two reasons. So even if this alif maqsura comes, that's it. You need to make it ghayru munsarif. It's like a strong reason, right? Strong reason. Then we have last al-ma'rifatu wala yu'tabaru fi man' as-sarf biha illa al-alamiyya. And ma'rifa, only being a proper name, al-alamiyya is taken into account. Consideration obstructing full declension. So ma'arifa only matches with alamiya. Ma'arifa, that is, it's only a name, not any ma'arifa, like al-rajulu. No, not any ma'arifa. It should be name, alamiya. So maybe you can call it alamiya also. وَتَسْتَمِعُ مَا غَيْرِ الْوَصْفِ مِثْلُ إِبْرَاهِيمُ وَأَحْمَدُ. And it will match with غَيْرِ الْوَصْف, like Ibrahimu and Ahmadu. Is combined with the word other than descriptive noun, as in Ibrahim and Ahmad, as in Ibrahim and Ahmadu. So the okay, let's see. First one was what? Adl, right? Adl. What is Adl? Changed or transformed. We learned change matches into two guys only. One change could be a wasf, description, right? It will not match with anything else. And adl also matches with ma'arifa, definite, definitive, right? So this number one will always match with two, correct? And then wasf, we learned wasf. Wasf will match with, it should be originally this thing. It could match with the descriptive word. Wasf will not match with names. With alamiya, it will not match with names. What could be, wasf could match with anything, yeah? I mean, except names. So description, because we need two reasons, no? It could match except names, he says. Names. And the third is the ta, feminine ta. Feminine ta. Feminine. And it should match with ma'arifa, no? It should match with names, definite. Could something be feminine as well as not a name? Yes. For that, it should have the alif maqsura or the alif mamduda. It's like having two reasons. So hubla, why is this ghayr munsarif? It's not a name. It's pregnant is not a name. Well, we say the alif maqsura has come. It's like having two strong reasons. So this is like a big strong, one big strong reason. And then ma'arifa only comes with so it's like fourth one, ma'arifa, that is definite, only comes with what do you say? Except description, because except description, because description and alamiya are opposites. When you describe something, it's not a name, like Ibrahim. So when people ask you like Ibrahim, why is it diptote? So you have to say, give two reasons. One is this is alamin, that is ma'arifa, or you can say in English definiteness, definite, and it is definite, right, Ibrahim, and it has ujma, foreign, which we'll learn later on. The rest 5 reasons of diptotes, foreign. Ahmadu, why is it diptote? So you have to give 2 reasons again. Is definite as well as pattern of a verb, verb pattern. Because af'al pattern, no, it's verb, it's resembling a verb. Okay, let's quickly answer the questions. Kam qisman yanqasimu al-ismu al-mu'arab? Yanqasimu ila qismain. How many types? 2 types. Mu'arab is divided into 2 types. Arif al-isma al-munsarifa mathil lahu. Ism al-munsarif. The definition you can go back, which does not have any 2 reasons he gave. He says, no. It's more Arif ghayr al-munsarif. It has 2 strong reasons. Min asma'i wa addid asbab man' as-sarf. And the reasons of man' as-sarf are 9 reasons. Ma dhikri amsilatin li'adbatin. Give examples also. You can give examples like Umaru, Fatimatu, diptotes. Arif al-adla fil asma'il mamnu'ati min as-sarf. Explain adl. What is adl? Adl is transformation. وبين أقسامه مع ذكر أمثلة, and explain its types with examples. مع أي أسباب التسعة يشتمل العدل. Adl matches with which 2 types? So we said it matches with wasf, description, and matches with definite, alamiya, 2 types. Bayyin dhalika bi mithal. Give an example for that. Umaru and thulathu. Matna thulathu. Ma huwa al-wasfu fil asma'i ghayr al-munsarif. What is wasf? Wasf is description. When you describe, it should be original description. Bayyin shartuhu ma dhikri mithal. Like aswad, colors and all that. Udku shuruta li ta'nifi fil asma'i ghayr al-munsarif. What is the condition of being feminine? Ta marbuta should come, alif maqsura and alif mamduda, right? إذا كان المؤنث المعنوي علما ساكن الوصل فهل يجوز صرفه؟ Yes. So it should be ma'navi. First one, it should be meaning, just in meaning, feminine. Alaman, it should be a name. Sakin al-was, the middle letter should be sukun, like Hindud. Just remember Hindud. Fahal yajuzu, and should be mathil laha lima tujib, and give an example, Hindun. It should be ghayru ajami also. It should not be a foreign word. So they are allowed sarf, Hindun. For easier pronunciation, Hindun is fine. Ma huwa sababi man'i safi ma'al alamiya. And with alamiya, what is the sabab? Yani bighayr al-wasf. عالمية, the name should be, it could join with anything else بغير. ما هو سبب عدم الصرف بالتعنيف بالالف والمقصورة الممدودة. And what is the reason for عدم الصرف, that is ممنوع من الصرف التعنيف بالالف مقصورة, right, with the ya without dots and the alif mamduda. Why is it? Because this is like two strong reasons has come and became one. Just there's only one reason, if alif maqsura and this. And why is this reason? Well, it's like unnitha marratain, he says we made female twice with the endings. And we have some exercises. تمارين استغل الأسماء غير المنصرفة من الجمل التالية وبين سبب منع الصرف. And you have to explain. الببغاء. So ببغاء خضراء وحمراء. The parrot is either green or red. ببغاء. So why is this? So you'll say, okay, fine. Alif mamduda has come. So alif mamduda is the reason, right? There's only one reason required. If alif mamduda comes or alif maqsura comes, blindly make it غير منصرف. خرج المصلون من المسجد مثنى مثنى. مثنى مثنى, 2 by 2. So why is this? This is, so you have to give two reasons now. This is, one is description, wasf, and second is adl. There's adl here, change. Sallamtu ala Hamzata. It's female, feminine name. I mean, name with ta marbuta, as well as it's an alam. Two reasons. Zakariya. Zakariya, alif mamduda has come. So alif mamduda, one reason is enough. I said salam on Hamza. Hada min qabilati Mudar. Why is this Mudar? Well, it's a name of a tribe. It's a name as well as it's changed, right? Fu'al, Umar, Mudar. It's adl. Farihat, Bushra. Bushra, alif maqsura came binajahiha. Bushra became, this is from the tribe of Mudar, and Bushra becomes happy with her najahiha, with her success. Kharajat Fatima tu min al mazrati. Fatima, there are two reasons again in Fatima. It's alamiya, that is a name, as well as it's tanith. Two reasons. Always find two reasons. Or if it is alif mamduda maqsura, one strong reason. اذكر عبارة أسماء, you have to give example. وبين سبب معنى الصرف وأربعة منصرفة. So give 4 غير منصرف, 4 منصرف, and give reasons. Right? You can try this out on your own, but try to understand. Anytime you say a diptote, generally you have to give 2 reasons or 1 strong reason. 2 reasons out of the 9 or 1 strong reason, like alif mamduda and alif makhsura. We'll learn the remaining 5 inshallah of mamnu min as-sarf in our next class. Barakallahu fik, jazakallahu khair. Assalamu alaikum.